That's it? That's terrific. Okay. Started off this morning, first home game. I might tell you that the crowd today was 4,844, which is the largest crowd we've had since we've been at Level Oval. So that was fantastic. And to start the day off, Braun had a smile on his face, I noticed, and we'll ask Michael to come up and make the awards today for the awards and for the game. Congratulations, Braun. Well done. Nice starting at West Perth.
Thanks, Marbles. Yeah, it's been quite a difficult couple of years for the Colts. Obviously, we're starting to see some improvement with the boys, given the fact that they're a bit more mature, physically stronger, a bit more mentally tough as well. So the first two games against East and South, I reckon they're a top four side, and we come within a couple of goals of those two sides. Just didn't play 4 quarters, but today against West Perth, we played a real solid 22 contributor effort, 4 quarters, and just a really good win for the boys, and hopefully we can bring the confidence into Peel in the next 4 or 5 days. The fourth best is a kid that has been playing down back, and it's probably a new role for him. A small back that's been playing on some lively forwards and been holding his own over the last couple of weeks, and that's the Nando's Northbridge voucher, and that goes to Ash Boys. Third best player, probably one of our most consistent players over the last 3 weeks. Not big in size, but got a big heart, big engine, courageous, very good user of the ball. Plays on the wing majority of the day, and he just works tirelessly, and it's really a team player. I love players who play for the team. And there's the Stony Hair voucher, and that goes to Camp Rowan. The next two, it was very difficult to split the 2 players because they both played outstanding games, both different roles. But the second best player goes to the Sienna's leaderable voucher. He was a kid that come on leaps and bounds this year. Last year, kind of didn't get a look in, but he just went away, worked on his weaknesses, worked on his strengths, and now he's starting to really play some really positive football. One of the put on the first pick in the side. Tremendous work ethic, knows the game plan. I suppose not a big fella in stature as well, but just a very big heart and loves playing the game, and that goes to Boston Williamson. And this kid, I suppose everyone's starting to know this kid. Everyone's got big raps for him. Not too big a raps, hopefully, because Boogie will pull him up to the seniors very soon, so try and keep a lid on him. But this kid, he's going to be a sensational player. I've got tremendous respect for the young fella. He's had 33 touches, took 11 marks, kicked 3-1 today. He was well held last week. But his work ethic, his leadership, and I'm just really pleased that he's actually starting to show his real potential. This football club is going to be a star of the future, and that's the East Perth Past Players Award, and that goes to Rowan Brookes.
Cheers to the past players for the award. Good game by the Colts today. About time we had a win. We finished off today, which is good. Rezzy's had a good win. Good to watch. Good footy. Unlucky to the league boys. Should have won it, but yeah. Good luck.
Congratulations to the boys. Well done. Hynes, if you were a racehorse, mate, I think they'd swap you. Last week you were down by about 12 goals at half time and turned around and win today by 15 goals. Something different must be for the boys up from Margaret River today, I think. So congratulations, mate. Well done. Thanks, Marbles. Yes, really pleasing game today. I think the way the reserves played today was certainly the best football I've seen the reserves team play. This is air conditioner's got a bit on it, Marvels. This is blowing a guard up here. Blowing a few follicles off. No, really terrific, and I think round one was a wonderful start of the year. And we had a really disappointing game last week where we didn't come to play, and to bounce back in the fashion that the players did today was, you know, as I said to them, I was extremely proud, and it was a really, really good, even team performance. So really difficult to go with best players. I'd love to be able to give every player that played today an award, but as we know, we don't have 22 sponsors, do we, Marvel? So starting with our fourth best player today, and could have easily, you know, been a little bit higher than that, but had a leadership role today. His name captain his last 2 weeks has been sensational, and he just gave us heaps of drive and experience, and just a lot of quality around the footy, and that was Kane. Third best player today was a bloke who's been recruited to the club, you know, with big, you know, big things. Hoping big things from him. As a goal kicker, he's unfortunately played round one in the seniors and got dropped, and that's always a real kick in the guts for you know, a star recruit comes over from East. But his last 2 weeks, you know, last week in a really bad losing side, he was terrific, kicked 4 goals. And today he was just he's a genuine full forward, he's a goal kicker, and you know, he's really going to add something to the footy club. One of the pleasing things I reckon about his game also was his defensive aspect, that I don't reckon he's done much defence for a while. Have you? I don't really chase too many blokes over there, but today he was sensational in that regard, along with all your teammates, and a terrific all 7 goals today, Adam Pryor. Yeah. Second best player was another player that's, you know, obviously disappointed to be dropped, and I just love it when players overcome disappointment and just get on with it. And one of the first blokes I seen when I was in the coach's room this morning was this player. He'd come in, he was all dressed, ready to go, he was switched on, ready to play. He wanted to know where he was playing, what his role was. Attitude was absolutely terrific, and he was sensational around the footy today, and really put his hand up again for senior selection, and that was Sweetie. And our best player today gives me great pleasure. This player's been, you know, we all know what sort of ability he's got, you know, and he's had some frustrating circumstances in recent times, and you know, looking at his options, and absolutely thrilled to see him back out there playing for us again. And one of the better games that I've seen, you know, from a forward, in terms of, I think he had 15 inside 50s, he grabbed everything, kicked goals, his defensive pressure and tackling and turnover rate was simply outstanding. You know, he's missed a couple of weeks of training and cramped up a little bit, but it was just about a flawless game from Tommy Howlett.
Just good to see a real good crowd come down today. Not the biggest crowd I've seen here. Well done to the Colts. Hope they have a real good season. Real good team effort by the reserves today, and unlucky to the league team. I think probably just skills and maybe a few decision making just let it down. But all the best next week. Hope 3 wins.